welcome to African Brands. I'm Ore Ajewale. Thank you so much for joining us on the show again this week. Let's get right to it, starting off the show with our brand leaders chat. You don't want to miss this.
Dr. Aylan Ayasi, Managing Director, CEO of Sheriff Deputies Limited. Sheriff Deputies Limited, a leading national licensed Grade A private security company in Nigeria that specializes in providing comprehensive modern security services that ensure the safety of lives and properties.
Sheriff Deputies Limited is a leading private security firm in Nigeria. We have branches spread across the Federation. Our headquarters is here in Lagos. Our branches are in Port Harcourt, in Abuja, in Delta State, and our operations spread far and wide from Lagos all the way to Kebbi State, Rivers State. We are a brand in the industry that is to be reckoned with as a pace setter in the private, amongst private security companies. We have been in business for 2 decades now. We're established to fill a lacuna in the security landscape of Nigeria. We saw that the armed security personnel and the police force were just not providing enough services to reach the common man, to reach businesses. And early on, we keyed into this a need for more security, and were able to provide security solutions to our clients across different industries of the Nigerian business sectors. Our mission as a company is to provide services to our clients that keeps them rest assured, that gives them peace of mind, knowing that their security needs are safely entrusted into competent hands. Have provided service in oil and gas. We provided services in universities, educational sector, in hospitality sector, and we can go on. I can say that, for example, in the educational sector where we work in, a number of our clients, that's a little confidential information, but those who know where we have worked, we have been able to work with the security apparatus of those universities to cut down on things like cultism, things like theft in those places. So that is something that we, being eager to improve the quality of education in Nigeria, are very proud that where we provide those services, we have been able to add value to those children's life. We have been able to add value to those institutions. We met with stakeholders in security at the Lagos State Security Trust Fund Summit that was held earlier this year, and we saw that the need was there for technology to have much more place in security in Lagos State, being a city of the future. So the ideas that were discussed are bettered what we have as we call first agents. We are your go-to company when you want to have technology solutions for your security. Things like CCTV cameras, biometric systems, access control systems. So we are also bringing that to play in the industry. We hope that in the near future, we're able to merge all these services into one solid brand that will manage facilities in their entirety.
Awoof! 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 Cornerstone Insurance Ember Month promo. Starting from September 2019. Enjoy 1 month free car insurance on any of our auto variants and other comprehensive packages. What are you waiting for? At Cornerstone, we don't give you any hassle. Visit cornerstone.com.ng or call 01-2806-500. Promo runs until January. Terms and conditions apply. Cornerstone, the future assured.
Dr. Chinye Efozien-Bone, Managing Director and CEO of Street Guard Security Limited. Street Guard Security Limited, with the core values being professionalism, responsiveness, integrity, mutual respect, equity, teamwork, investigation, motivation, efficiency, and effectiveness. Let's see how they have been able to accomplish this.
Honestly speaking, I want to thank you very much for asking a question relating to what I would rightly call the root of street guards. There is something we try to do, which had explained that to most of our clients, that we tagged it, that street guards is a child of necessity, born out of the need to bridge the gap between the armed services provided by government agencies and the unarmed security services as provided by civil security services. To provide a bridge between what government agencies and security provide and what the civil sector can do. Now, our mission is to be the most sought after civil security company in this country, Nigeria. That's a question that requires a very long and lengthy answer, because when we are talking about it, first I must appreciate the fact that I'm a Christian. And I'm one person who believes, like John the Baptist says, speaking in the Bible, that there is nothing that be given unto a man except it be given to him from above. What I mean by that is, success can first be attributed to the blessing of God. However, the blessing God gives you is to give you a solution to people's problems. By that solution, you become successful. If you want to achieve success in life, you must begin to look at what is it that people need, not what they want. What do people need that you think you can provide for them? And once you begin to provide that, automatically you have become successful. In street guards, I did what not too many security companies did. Go and check out all the existing security companies. What they did was to employ retired policemen, retired soldiers, retired this, and give them key operational offices. But I thought, if I do that, naturally, I am giving those people a concept they must create and work on. But I had a concept I wanted for street guards. So a lot of people who are very functional in my office are young graduates who did not have full background in security, but had the desire to learn. So what I did was to replicate my security mentality in them and push that out to the public. When you're talking about competition in this industry, I was in a meeting yesterday and somebody did mention it, that he was shocked to see that chief executive of all security vendor companies in Nigeria were seated under one roof discussing, despite the competitive nature of the industry. I'll tell you clearly, civil security is a very competitive industry in Nigeria. And with the recent trend of very young, able and fit persons being retired from the government security agencies, the police, the army, the air force, the navy, the state department, the NIA, and so on, you find out that somebody who has retired at 50, 52, 53 with 2 or 3 master's degrees knows that he can fit into the civil security. What crosses his mind is, what have I done with all my youthful days? I have spent them doing security, so let me set up a security firm. I was shocked to hear yesterday that we have over 1,300 registered security companies in Nigeria, licensed. So if you have 1,300 registered and licensed private security companies, automatically you should have about 1,300 not licensed quack security companies. Naturally, that will mean that there are cutthroat competition within the industry. Be that as it may, surviving in a competitive industry is only a matter of carving a niche for yourself. Finding out where you have a competitive or comparative advantage over the other people. And like I told you, I have only 2 retired police officers, 2 retired army officers in my team, but I know that none of them is up to 55 years. What I did, I am already over 50. So I needed to get people who are younger than me, that I can replicate my mentality in them, and they will use their youthful zeal to push it. So what I have done is to get people who are relatively young, intelligent and educated, not just having police or military background, so that you bring a combination of the swiftness of the military, the thoroughness of the police, and the academic capability of the intellectual persons or the academians. A combination of these 3 gives Street Gas a unique edge over all other competitors.
Sign up on the Eagle Global Markets platform and begin trading with our Cloud Trade app on the web or your mobile phone anytime, anywhere. Just go to eagleglobalmarkets.com and click I want to trade. Then fill out the brief required personal information. You will then receive an email requesting that you submit a valid means of identification. You can do this by uploading a digital copy on the site or sending via email to support@eagleglobalmarkets.com. This will go through a verification process, and then you will receive an email notification with your login details and information on how to fund your account. You can now download CloudTrade from the App Store or Play Store, log in with the provided details, and begin trading. It's that simple. CloudTrade is exclusively for trading with Naira. For dollar trading, look out for a video on our MT4 application. Terms and conditions apply.
Fishful Thinking provides a well-designed and installed aquariums of all shapes, sizes for homes, businesses, public attraction, and entertainment industry in and around Lagos, Nigeria.
Yeah, thank you very much. Fishful Thinking started some years back, about 5 years ago precisely, from the innovative idea of someone. Let me say the CEO is not here presently. He studied fishes, and he sees it's necessary for citizens having something natural in their homes, which is born from having a wet space, say like fish, keeping a fish in the house. So he started a company, building and construction of aquarium, either freshwater aquarium and a marine aquarium. So since then, we've been able to make landmark in different states, not only Lagos State, Abuja, Port Harcourt, and we've built a magnificent edifice when it comes to aquarium construction. When our clients Fishful Thinking, we've been to different places, and we've recorded many success, and we've heard clients talking about us, and even most of our work we get now is from referrals, because we've satisfied lots of clients, and this client keeps giving us referral, telling people good things about us, and this brings back referral for us. So my brand African story is that, well, we've tried our best, or let me say we've tried, yeah, not our best yet. We've tried to at least give most African citizens what they can't really have access to. Let me put it that way. Schools do come here, and even middle level school, let me put it that way. Children that they don't even know they can see things like this in their life, they do come here, and we show them what the rich kids enjoy. Do you understand? So, and we also go for community development service, whereby we bring in the low-class African children, we bring them in, and we see how they can be motivated, and how they can see what they don't even dream to see. This is keeping pets, let me put it like that. And we've been able to create solutions in keeping pets. Okay, like for example, we have hospitals whereby people go to worry, disturbed, but the moment you get to the reception and you sit maybe waiting for your doctor, and you're able to get you see an aquarium at the reception, you take your mind off, and that's invite to like, oh wow, this is, so you forget about your worries at that point, and it brings you back to nature, something like that. And also schools, we've been able to visit schools, take aquarium education to schools, teach children, and not only aquarium, we try to link this to underwater, what happens in underwater, because most of us don't have the opportunity to see what is really happening underwater. So aquarium also take us down to underwater. So we train students. We have we partner with universities. They send down their IT students from their school to do internship there. So we train a lot of people from different backgrounds. We train them, and we make sure we pass information, genuine information across to everyone on leisure construction. We feel grateful for the recognition given by the editorial brand. And well, we give all glory to God Almighty. And also, we can attribute the success to a formidable team. We have a formidable team, a very dedicated team. So we are always working around the clock to make sure we satisfy our clients. So I can't attribute any success to anyone but the team.
Awoof! 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 Cornerstone Insurance Ember Month promo. Starting from September 2019. Enjoy 1 month free car insurance on any of our auto variants and other comprehensive packages. What are you waiting for? At Cornerstone, we don't give you any hassle. Visit cornerstone.com.ng or call 01-280-6500. Promo runs until January. Terms and conditions apply. Cornerstone, the future assured.
Mrs. Bukola Akibolude, Managing Director and CEO of Nature Glow Beauty Clinic. Nature Glow Beauty Clinic, a top-notch skincare clinic that strives to be the most influential nature skincare company in Nigeria and beyond through the creation of exceptional products.
Nature Glow Beauty Clinic was actually born out of a need to meet or solve people's common problems such as acne. A lot of people refer to it as pimples. Problems such as hyperpigmentations, and due to acne scarring in pregnancies, and then sometimes problems like eczema, we call it contact dermatitis. So as someone who had this kind of problem in the past, and I've tried to provide a solution to help myself, so I see a need to help people, because I know that a lot of people have this, and I'm really happy today because I can see that there's a lot of interest in the industry. People are more proactive at handling rather than living with a bad skin condition. We also have a plan to develop good procedure to handle skin problem that is common to our African skin type and that works well in our climate. Nature Glow Beauty Clinic renders skincare services, and the other one is Nature Glow Cosmetics that formulates products for skincare. I'm going to categorize our services under 3 groups. The facial treatments that we do are acne treatments, we do anti-aging treatments, and we do hyperpigmentation treatments. So I'm going to now discuss briefly each one. The acne treatment. Acne treatment is about almost all classes of acne, from mild to a very severe one. So we handle them. And what is so unique about this service for acne treatment is we actually can deliver results within 2 weeks, and that has really made us to gain popularity among our clients, because we can take on a bride who is having a wedding in 2 weeks and is having a major breakout. We can actually deliver results that works. We can get the face clear. So, and then another one in the area of hyperpigmentation is usually common to people who have just had their babies or have extreme exposure to sun, or just have a scarring from pimples, So we can clear these too, and we usually deliver this kind of result in 2 to 4 weeks. So, and I think that what really made it so special is our time frame to deliver results. And not only that, is that the treatment actually works. Then we have the anti-aging treatment. Anti-aging treatment, you know, getting results with anti-aging treatment is relative. Some, if you come with a premature aging signs, we can actually help it to be resolved within 2 weeks. You can see the major difference to your skin. Even if you don't have aging problem, you don't have hyperpigmentation, you don't have acne, you just come in for a cleansing facials and you want a glow, you can get it within minutes. So I think that's also unique about us. And then for our products too, we have products that we formulated that have proven to work against acne, especially against acne, which is our Nature Glow Acne and Blemish Control Soap. And then we have a black toner. And then we have also product that works for hyperpigmentation. So African brand story. I think that where people think about us, what they've told me is that they have confidence that they can achieve results. You know, some will just say, I know, Buki, whenever we send these people to you, we know you can solve the problem. So that's our story, because we stand for integrity. We are not happy to take money for our services when you don't get results. So we work hard. We even guarantee our services that we want to be sure that you're getting value for what you're paying for. So I think that is basically the essence of our business. I will also attribute it to the hard work, the dedication of all the Nature Glow staff members and myself.
Believing in my dream, believing in the story I wanted to tell. About the label itself, well, I'm sure if you had gone through our bio, you'd realize that Zizi is like it's going to be 20 next year. It started based on the fact that we were trying to sell the Nigerian brand, you know, proudly made in Nigeria. And as at the time when the brand was conceptualized, Ankara was not anywhere close to what it is today. And we were looking at globalizing what we have in terms of our own kind of fabric, not just the Ankara. We're using ashoke, tie and dye, all sorts of fabrics that belong to us, akwacha, akwete, and all that. And the idea behind it really was to look good without actually breaking a bank. And I think most importantly, I wanted to interpret my culture, but then make it contemporary, that it is not just for Nigeria alone. It will be something that is global. Decided to do like what everybody else was doing maybe like a boutique, which I was advised to do at the time, because nobody could see the vision then that Ankara could be globalized, or any other fabric, local fabric for that matter. And if I had wavered and decided to do something else, it wouldn't have come to be what it is. But because I could say we were one of the first that took Ankara outside of the shows of Nigeria in terms of fashion show. We did all the shows I've done abroad, France, New York, Couture, whatever, Milan, everywhere else. I've done shows is always with African fabric. When I did the Milan fashion show, it was all ashoke. And it was a very huge success. The mayor of Milan, everybody was there. When we did France, it was the same thing. We did tie and dye. when I presented first at the New York Couture Fashion Week, it was basically Ashoke as well. And the next year we did Ankara. We, on the other hand, we are a nation that kind of like, I'm sorry to say, we've become like a microwave society. Everything is instant. Everybody wants instant celebrity, instant money, instant, just add water to it and that's it. But, you know, we do not want to go through due diligence for anything. So you find people come in and they tell you, oh, they're expert tailors, and you find they can't even do jack, because they're not patient enough to go through the process to actually learn fully how to produce a garment. You have a lot of people running around now going, they're interns, and you ask them, how many years have you studied wherever it is you studied? Tell you 6 months or 3 months or 5 months. And I think it's ridiculous. And I think it's even evil from those that put up empowerment programs or whatever it is, saying you can teach somebody how to sew in 3 months or 6 months. It's evil, because there's no way, there's just no way you can teach somebody skill in 3 months.
Thank you so much for joining us on the show again this week. Don't forget that if you have an African brand that you think deserves a spot right here on African Brands, you can send us an email to info@africanbrands.com and we will get right on it. I'm Maria Jolie. Thank you so much for watching.